Welcome, ye old chess friends, to the stream today. We are playing a 20 plus board simul 30-30 time control. I'm doing well. Welcome to the following subscribers: Acerbate, and that list is growing. It's S4. Did I see Clash Kid here? Why did I think I saw Clash Kid? Anyway, welcome everybody to the stream. We're just getting it started. Let me take a second look at the stream here, make sure everything's ready to go. I for some reason thought I saw Clash Kid, but I guess it was somebody else. I keep thinking Acerbate's Clash Kid because he has that red. I think Acerbate's Clash Kid because he has the red 10,000 cheer button now, and Clash Kid was the one who always was complaining about how ugly it was. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. Nefidov beer check. We celebrating yet another draw today. I really tried to win with black pieces. Still close, getting closer. I mean, against the Van Geet opening, d5 was clearly the best move, but it might not be appropriate. It depends on whether you're an e4 player or not. I think it really depends on your opening repertoire arsenal. So let's get it started, guys. Again, good to see you, Nefidov. I was worried about you. Saul, S4. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the stream if you can afford it. Nefidov, thanks. I know you haven't been here for a while. I was going to have to send you a message to see if everything was okay. Guys, we're going to open the simul now. It's 20 plus players. I would say that 20 plus. I like to take a couple more over the normal 20 number. 30-30 time control, 40 minutes extra for me, and random colors. So I'm going to create the simul. I'm going to take subscribers first out of the gate, and then we'll try to pick up a few other players. Subscribers, totally dedicated regulars, maybe one or two random people. Okay, except random candidate. Remember when we tried that? They were like playing like God. All right. Thank you guys for supporting the stream, subscribing, and whatnot. Chess checked. Plays e4, d takes e4. Actually, Arsenal, that's totally dependent on your style again. I mean, I think the computer and a lot of books say you should push to d4. I never really liked it that much personally. It depends on what kind of game you like, an open game or a closed game. Soltigo's here. Soltigo, thank you for posting that link in the simul. I want to say simul page. Nefidov's been away. We are all back now. I don't see Clash Kid yet. Okay, Acerbate. We're gonna take. Maybe we'll take all the subscribers first. Merle Dixon. Soltigo, of course. He's more than just a subscriber. He's our moderator. Well, he was a subscriber anyway. Someone should gift him a subscription. Maybe me. All right, Ayeste. Where's Soltigo? He didn't get in there. I took Natalie Louise. All right, we'll leave her in there. Soltigo, Ayeste, Morales. Guys, please subscribe if you can afford it. If you're broke, I understand. No problem. No need to explain. Clash Kid is here. I take back. Another subscriber, Nefidov. S4. But answering Arsenal's question about the Van Geet opening, I mean, I really think it depends on whether you like closed positions or open positions. D takes e4. Like, on paper, probably the strongest line is like D takes e4, knight takes e4, knight f6, equality, knight takes f6, e takes f6, offer a draw. I mean, but, you probably equalize with that, but it's not very interesting to play that so much. All right, Karchi. I think Karchi was a subscriber, too. At one point. I'm not sure if he still is. I don't keep tabs on you guys that much. If you're not really active in the stream, I'm not sure if you're still subscribers or not. Baleful. Let's grab all these subscribers. We'll get some more players. Knowledge. You like subs? Who is that? Lord Sakuyu. I like subs. I like Italian subs the best. Okay, guys. John974 said, "Can I join?" just for asking politely. He's gone. I was gonna like let him play, but he's like gone. That's sad. He's like, can I join? And he disappeared. Alright. Hey, may I play on a simul? Alright, Dimitri, I didn't let you play last week, so we'll let you play this week. We'll give you a shot. Who else do we have here? 15 players. We need at least 5 or 6 more. If I'm white, I know that I'll respond with C5. Some kind of reverse psychological games here we're playing. Nefedov, I'm just going to ignore you. But I always seem to make bad opening choices against Nefedov for some reason. Super Sebi, I'm not sure if he was in the simul last time. I don't speak French. No parlez-vous français? He's not there anymore. Alright, we got room for 5 more players. Last call for subscribers, guys. I drew my tournament game against an older IM today. I was better. I was like up a pawn. He didn't like his position, so he sacked a pawn semi-soundly, and I was just like up a pawn, but he had a little bit of compensation. The computer said I was like minus 1.5 for black better, and I couldn't convert. I let him slip away. Okay, guys. Super Sebi wasn't admitted last time, so he's in now. I've got 16 players. Need to grab a couple more. I'd like to play people who have established ratings if I don't know you. Actually, Andrea Perrone, we'll let him in. He's been a regular. This guy, we've played before once, Maciek. We'll let him play. Please, guys, promise you'll play the whole game if I let you join the simul, and no boring games. Like S4 said, Vol Frucht. Where's that from? Cape Verde. We played once before, apparently. We'll let him play. Now we'll check one more time for subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe to the stream, guys. Unless you're completely broke. Alright. 2 more. 2 more or 3 more at the most. 22 will be the most. Suvik. Wait, Suvik. Suvik we used to play a lot. Let's let him play. Van Halen. I was forced to listen to too much classic rock in the 80s. It makes me not want to like click on that. You're like forced in the Philadelphia area. I was force fed classic rock on the radio station. All right, Van Halen. We'll let him play. And one more guy, Ricky Sanchez, maybe. Ricky Sanchez has just 36 games. That's not gonna do it. What do we got? Dr. Osip. These random guys play the whole game. Dr. Osip doesn't have enough games. How about this guy? Daenerys Targaryen. Sorry if I butcher your names, guys. JCS, thank you for resubscribing. JCS, come on. Does this guy have some games? Let's let him play. Alright, that's 22. Last possible call for people who are subscribers, because you guys deserve to get to play. Move 11 I thought might make it. He's not here. Last possible call for anyone who's not a subscriber, to play. I can't play more than 22 with this time control. It's too fast. That's the absolute maximum. Last call, guys. You know what I'm talking about, Arsenal fan. 1658, this is wrong. I'm not that good, haha. Alright, guys, let's start. 22 players. Please try to play the whole game, if you can do so. If there's an emergency, it's okay to offer a draw, but a real legitimate emergency. I was tempted to play knight c3 against Arsenal fan. He's asking all these questions, but I never really play that move. Where's our Ponda emotes? Thank you for resubscribing again. I've got my usual computer lag here. Not internet lag, but computer lag. Not too bad. Did I play knight f3 yet? I played an e4. Roast Beef is a subscriber. Well, you got here pretty much for the start. I hope you didn't want to play Rosa Grizzle, because it's too late already. We're almost 10 minutes after start, so I've been working on thinking about playing d6 against knight f3. Knight f3 is a very difficult move to get a sharp or complex game against, I think. But I'm playing different stuff here. Oh no, Anonymous was here. Yeah, you're in the tournament. Actually, I feel like I play better when I played a tournament game. I had a real game today, and I analyzed a lot of variations. I think that makes my brain kind of work in a chess way. If I haven't played all day, but playing a long game seems to help my thought for pretty much any kind of time controls. Right, well, it seems like I'm white in a lot of games. Constantly having to choose my white move. There's another one. Where's my black ones? What's going on here? Like white in every single game. That was weird. Now Baleful's been playing b3 a lot. Let's switch it up. 5 out of 22 games are black side for me. That's insane. Thibault wasn't crazy. He wasn't joking when he said like you could get like 22 games in a row with the same color or something like that. It's like literally flipping coins or what? I mean, is everyone like a separate coin flip? Is that how it decides? There has to be. And I imagine it might be different from like the regular pairings for like rated games and stuff. Playing a lot of e4. Okay, against Van Halen. Let's try something different. Random with exclam. Guys, please subscribe to the stream if you can afford it. I really appreciate it. You guys help me be able to do this, continue to do this over the long haul, which I enjoy. Another game with white. Alright, it's getting a little out of control there. Morales is white. Oh no, not another Grand Prix attack. Alright, we're going to play knight c6 against him. Tried this before, it doesn't work very well. I should play d5. Let's see. Acerbate. I wanted to play a d5. Let's play that against him. Good luck, everyone. To Shark. Thanks for joining us. Okay, getting a lot of knight c6 lately when I play knight f3. For some reason. People like want to play that more often. I don't know why knight f3 attracts people to knight c6. You get like knight c6 more often against knight f3 than say if you play d4, d5, c4, knight c6. The Chigorin. Oops. Moving the whole screen. Sorry, people. So, guys, I'll do my best to commentate the games. But as this sort of games get deeper in and I'm more involved, I'll probably not be able to answer any questions and stuff like that. The anti-Slaggy variation. Suvic playing the French defense. Merle Dixon, Mr. Coffee, what's up? Let's try something different against Wolfroot. I'm bored of playing the same stuff all the time. Could have played b4 too. Arsenal fan. What are we going to do with Arsenal? Try to throw something, some kind of curveball. Well, nice drawing score. Are you talking about Merle Dixon or something? Or is that Nefedov? Both professional drawers. Bored of playing g3. Alright, so here's the bishop g4. Just try to avoid ordinary lines there. S4 played g5. Okay, that's definitely going to avoid my preparation. The Grob reversed. Hold on for a second, guys. Marcy. Okay, I'm done yelling at the neighbors. Shut up down there. Okay, alright, I'm a little bit too slow out of the gate here. got the lag going on. I guessed it with our G3. So exciting when I play that. I'm kind of bored of myself. Alright, we'll try D5 against Morales, something real. Baleful played B3. The anti-fianchetto. That's annoying. Seba did something like this against me. Alright, you know what? I'm going to call your bluff, Baleful. Alright. 15 out of 17 games were drawn against Merle Dixon. That's sick. I think I was winning the last time. Okay, let's try something different against Roast Beef. I don't know. He's actually pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't mess around experimenting. Anytime you draw with a much higher rated player, I think it's a good result. So bishop takes G5, C5, one of these things. I'm not going to rush it. I don't know what the theory is with that. Let's go into normal Chigorin against Natalia there. I'm playing knight f3. I played knight c3 in one game. Well, now Morales plays what I played, the Kira's variation. Picked up that variation from a Kira's correspondence game from his early days. Okay, G4 now. Wow. This is just super bizarre. Tempted to play H3. Man, this is weird. My dark squares look a little hazy there. Soltigo, he's adopting one of my own favorite defenses to the C4. Does Soltigo play the English defense? Merle Dixon, thank you for sending in a cheer. Merle Dixon is the cheerleader. 666 bits donated from the Zombie Master. Good job. Guys, please support the stream if you can. Merle Dixon, very generous, thank you. I don't think you should be focused on results though, Too Shark. I mean, just play. I mean, to make that many draws against a much higher rated player is an astounding result. Alright. But, you know, you're talking about someone who plays intentionally with a very solid style, like me. Okay, Suvik. I think we probably played this long ago, but I don't remember. Now we got the reverse Grunfeld, which I like, that extra tempo. And then I don't know anything about this, to be honest. This symmetrical Vienna game. F5. You know, I forgot that Nefedov plays the Schliemann. I just don't know anything else than what I normally play here, but and this is no time to start improvising. So I'll just play D3. Improvise. I always thought that was weird. The D3. And after all this thought, Baleful doesn't play Bishop E2, allowing me to fianchetto safely. So, contrary to popular belief, it turns out Knight B8 is like has a better score than the Knight E5, which kind of astounded me when I saw the statistics on that. And I have no clue what to do here after Knight D2. Just pretend we're playing like with our bishop outside the pawn chain. Passive form of, what to call it? Queen's Gambit with knight on C6. Let's try bishop C4 against Clash Kid. Though I never play the Joko piano, there's always the first time. Something different. I'm bored of playing the same stuff all the time. Now we're likely to face Cambridge Springs variation. This variation I know. How's my ping here? Pretty high. It's actually not so high. Move 11, thank you for the 10 bits. Sorry you didn't make for the simul, Move 11. I tried to make a move there. Did I just have the same position on 2 boards? Or is it my imagination? That's weird. I think I just had the same position on 2 boards. The Chigorin of all things. F6. That was not expected here. Totally unexpected. I can play C4. Better late than never. So I don't know anything about this line. Ancient gamer, welcome. Need to shore up our centrum from A to Z. What am I doing here? I never played this, but let's just try it against Arsenal. The G3 against the Slav. Really, you find the Chigorin difficult to face with the white pieces? I have a tremendous score. I love facing the Chigorin. Just seems like a second rate opening. G3 here, also possible. I don't know why it's so hard to pick up the pieces and move them. All right, playing the wonderful classical openings here. I've always been a knight d2 guy in the Cambridge Springs, but I'm gonna follow fashion here and play c takes d. Castle's knight takes e4. You can't take that, can you? Take that. All right, maybe you can. He can't seriously take that pawn, can he? Okay, Dimitri's not interested in playing the Grunfeld, apparently. A lot of people like to play the Grunfeld. F6, E5 thing. Well, Suvik just played C6. That is not a normal move. Not what I was worried about. Now he's playing a French Caro-Kann mixture. And AP8-7 uses my own move order against knight F3 there. Not like I invented it or something. A yes to now kind of passive semi-Slav type of setup. I'm just making this up against Super Sebi. I have no clue what I'm doing. Alright, let's play like a same-ish King's Indian. Natalie Louise now played bishop to b4. I suppose I'm just going to castle and get out of here. Never have to worry about sacrificing your c4 pawn in the Catalan. Alright, so there was that game where I played a6 not long ago, but I have my second thoughts about that. What happened in that game was kind of weird. Didn't like the position I got there. Go back to the gold standard. Okay, c4 e6. That doesn't look right. I've got knight d4. This looks sketchy for black. Don't play too fast, guys. Obviously, Subic is aiming at bishop a6. I mean, whatever. We'll let him do it. So bishop f4, logical kind of move. The knight b5 ideas. Okay, so what happens if knight f6, knight b5, knight a6? That's kind of strange. Bishop f4 seems very logical. I guess I can play c6 for lack of a better idea. I'm not convinced by it. He just takes on c6. I trade queens and he like has knight b5 anyway. It's gonna get very strange. I don't like having to think this long on a move. Quite a move. Bishop f4. What is the sort of ballpark CPL for my FIDE rated games? I don't know, man. I mean, we hope to be around between, like, you know, around 30 probably. I think 2 Shark is right. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get to. I think the 2 Shark's in the right ballpark. Between like 25 and 30. It really depends on the complexity of the opening, I think. I've said this, like, if you play the King's Gambit or something, I mean, you're going to be way off the charts. Okay, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. This is really bothering me. e6. e6 just encourages knight b5 even more. What the heck? Alright, whatever. I don't know. We'll play knight a6 if I have to. If he goes down that path. It's very, very hot in here. Now, Mr. Coffee, I don't know. You know, I mean, it depends on the complexity of the game. I don't think you get average lower than that. I mean, you know, even master games aren't that always that perfect. You make like one major blunder and the thing like skyrockets, you know. In top grandmaster games, maybe. We've had this before against Ayesta, I think. He took back with a c-pawn. That's extremely rare. Now it's like a exchange Slav. But Merle Dixon like copied him practically. Okay, we've had this type of line before. Yeah, Mr. Coffee. With a simpler opening repertoire, it's going to be lower. I think. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the simul. Knight f6. Okay, hopefully all the games are underway. I wasn't sure if Nefedov could actually try to take that pawn. Nah, he couldn't do that. I don't know. I think I was supposed to play like queen d3. Just going on what I've seen from some other players. This is like some line. Am I supposed to play like bishop g5 or something? h6. Doesn't seem right. Could just play bishop d2. That's slow too. Let's just play something. I don't know the theory here. I don't know if I'm supposed to play bishop h4. Wow, he went bishop b5 check. Okay, so now c6 is not the only move either. I can also just interpose a piece here. Let's say like c6 takes queen, rook takes queen, knight takes c6. He still has to get his pawn back. Mr. Coffee says measure the complexity of the game. That's a cool idea, Mr. Coffee. Stronger players, of course, trying to complicate against weaker opponents, especially Clash Kid with h6. I think this was played against my teammate Tibor Tolnai last year. Tibor do something like knight c3? It seems weird. We'll just throw it out there. Alright. Lots of boring games today. Mostly closed positional stuff. I don't think the Van Halen's line is that critical. Now knight a5 I didn't expect. This is one of those lines where I think I'm supposed to just let him take. And just focus on controlling like the center. I'm just going to sacrifice a pawn here. I don't like playing passively. Okay guys, welcome to my stream. Tomorrow we have Blitz and Rapid Chess in the morning. Guten Morgen. Knight takes f5. Nice creative move from Wolfrupt here, making me want to speak German. Which I can't do. Wow. Yeah, this is weird. Alright. Get developed. Better play d5. Sooner or later. Alright. Asterby took forever on the second move. The second move. Now what I was going to do. Develop his pieces for him. I think we should just go for the jugular on paper anyway. It's easy to say. f5. Man, that's interesting. f5. Dude. Such a crazy position. Alright, let's go. Try to take Suvik out. Up here. Bishop f5. Okay, that's why Take Back was talking about this. Okay, it's just a London system reversed, essentially. Welcome, Dim. Okay, Merle, what are we playing against you today? Some sort of exchange variation? We tried like everything else. We haven't tried that against him. Maciej did not take the pawn as he's supposed to here. He's not cooperating with the I can almost speak. He's not cooperating with the program. Just supposed to take the pawn, dude. Queen is a bit strangely placed there on b3. Alright. Once more, you came late for the simul. F5 is +1. That's your guess. Thematic. It's your countryman. Move 11 had some Philidors lately. Alright, now, pawn takes really just jettisons my structure. I think I'm just going to take with the knight here and develop a piece. I feel like I'm playing the Smith Mora or something. Okay, my first time playing this line against Nefedov. I think Queen D3 was what I'm supposed to do. Is like knight to B4 a thing for them? I'm not really sure what my next move is supposed to be here. I guess you can play C3, but that seems ridiculously slow. It also seems slow to try to stop him from castling. Like bishop C4, black can just play knight A5. A3 is interesting. We only live once, let's go for it. I don't know what to do here. Such a solid line for black. Okay. Whatever. I don't want to run out of time. Dim, thank you for donating 100 bits. Thanks again to Merle Dixon. You guys are the best. Thank you for supporting the stream, everybody. How can we approach this now? Bishop C5 from Clash Kid. This seems like a position where you can go with the Clash Kid's predecessors. Schlechter approach. Bishop E3. Slightly older Austrian master. All right. Bishop takes F4. Love the structure. Now this guy played Bishop G4 against me. That was played by some Chinese player against me one time. I remember that. It's not supposed to be good for black. Try to get away with that. D4. Asterby, we saw this. It must have been stuck in my mind that you had a game in this. Wasn't it your game we looked at? For some reason that was subconsciously in my head. Here. Slav-like setup against Super Sebi. Now what? Pawn takes. Both queens strangely placed. I play Queen B3, and it's a funny position where he can't defend the D5 pawn. I thought this was kind of comical. His knight has nowhere to move to. That's the funny part about the position. Okay, now... Okay, C6, focusing on the D5 point, of course. Why I want to play Queen D3 here. I'm obsessed with that move today. Just obsessed. Queen C2 as well. The knight A6. The move that everyone expected. No one dared say. From S4. What is this, a Benoni? I'm just pretending I'm playing the what am I playing? The same-ish King's Indian was what I was trying to say, but couldn't get it out. Strong bishop here. H3 is a little slow. A little slow to the get-go. Though he doesn't dare play. Doesn't dare play knight b6, does he? Everybody's grabbing pawns. Okay. Now, well, so many ways to skin this cat. Try to grab it conveniently with the knight. Queen c1. Copycat system. Now knight e7. Okay, whatever. Should I play queen b6 there? This is like, I think this is like a standard position, but I might be a tempo down. Bishop h5, reverse Grunfeld. Now c4. Ought to be strong. The Audubon Society. It ought to be. Well, I know what's coming next here. Wasn't born yesterday. Queen b3 though. Queen b3 puts a lot of pressure on somebody's center. The d5 pointedly. Tactics. Nothing special really. Afraid Wolfrucht is going to kind of wiggle out of this strange opening. Back to our usual stuff. Knight ge2 dubious, unexpected. Like I just castle into your Benoni. Queen e7 is like a Nesmedinov playing the black side of the Piert. This probably exists. Some bizarre perverted opening repertoire. Okay. What do I do? Bishop g5, obviously c6, and problem there. Yeah, this is probably some weird variation that's been played before. Shouldn't be good for black, but may not be that bad. Okay, so he's basically threatening to take. So what do you do? Poses some interesting questions. Huh. I hate wasting time on this. That is kind of weird. No clue. But my screen is like shifting forward. Now queen b6, but I have a great game here. Two bishops look really good. I don't mind allowing trade of queens. That way. Now knight e4 doesn't do anything. Baleful. What is it? Keep doing that. Baleful. How can you just do d4? It's not fair. Not fair, man. I have to take. Playing our usual boring variation here. So now, knight c3. Just developing a piece, putting max pressure. And Merle Dixon took with a knight on d5. And you guys wonder how he has like 14 draws against me or something. I mean, it's moves like this. It's he like pared down the opening repertoire to just things that Kramnik has drawn with, and then uses only those openings. He just checks. Yes, this has been drawn by Kramnik. I'm talking about Kramnik as if he was like poor Leko. I don't even want to know about the Olympiad. Hungarians are out of it completely. The worst Hungarian Olympic team result start I've ever seen. They're not in good form. Forma 1. I wonder now if I should play like bishop g5. Seems kind of inconsistent, but okay, Karchi's playing the Ben Feingold defense. Not a great line, but not losing by force, admittedly. My bishop sucks. Okay, bishop d7. I'm going to lose the pawn back. How's this work? Something like that. Kind of passive, but... And he went back. Okay. Alright, so as long as he's not threatening any tricks or anything here... The most boring position ever known to man already. Basically no advantage possible for either side. You could just take Merle Dixon's repertoire and use it to draw a match against Kramnik and Leko or something. How can you beat him? Let's just try something. Alright, so Soltigo's playing the English defense. I'm gonna have to take him out. Bishop e3, Asterby repeats his weird move. So I have to destroy the center. No messing around. Wait a second here. So e5, yes. e5, yes. e5, no. e5, yes. e5, no. I don't know. This is a weird variation. I thought that's what we said the other day. That I'm supposed to do that. So he takes here, leaving me with many options. Okay, I know nothing about this player. This is a new opponent. May not be that bad for black, actually. Bishop g5, this looks like one of Roman's games that he had when I was playing on the same team with him. Right now, I don't necessarily want to trade my dark squared bishop. I was just kidding about that. If I played bishop e3, he could play knight g4, possibly for real. I don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to go back here. I like this edge we've got here. But what's the plan moving forward? Actually, that might be a huge mistake. Okay, so Asterby didn't play c4. I was thinking, what happens on c4 check, knight c3? Where do I move my queen? I guess queen a5 there wouldn't have been that clear. We looked at a pawn sacrifice along those lines the other day. Queen e7. After digging deep into his bag of tricks here. Wait a minute now. Just one question. If knight h4, what am I going to do? If I move my bishop to e3, maybe that's not a great idea. Welcome everybody to my stream. International Master William Paschall. We're playing 22 games here with the people. Alright, this is a little passive. This isn't really what I wanted to do. And now AP h7 with bishop g4. Okay, as long as it's not a knight, it doesn't bother me. That's fine. queen somewhere. Like, theme of the day. It's the theme of the day. Queen d3. Arsenal just tried to hold on to the pawn of death. The pawn of death? You want to try to hold on to that? Really? Should I go direct for a4 or should I direct for a4? Let's do it that way. Tempting to play knight e5 as well. So it looks like Nefedov's almost in his home prep or something. Home prep land. So bishop g5, he's got everything worked out. That's what it must recommend in the book. No looking in the books during the game, Nefedov. That's not allowed. Alright. Really don't know what to frickin' do here. No clue. I really like making this exchange. Basically, this guy is playing theory with the colors reversed. It's like, how are you allowed to do that? Just be a tempo down and it's totally okay. How many games does he have? He's got a lot. He's like legitimately 1800, supposedly. But I'm a little concerned. I totally let him get away with something here. He's not supposed to get away with something here. He couldn't take that pawn, could he? Bishop e3, c5. A weird move. He played this anyway. Play bishop takes g6 now. Or we can wait. What do you want to do? I don't know. I really don't know. I have a very good position. This is surprising. I think he should lose that pawn on d4. Masturbate did what? I don't know. Can you really do that? Can you really do that? Takes bishop c4. This is unbelievable. Masturbates pawn sack. I don't know. It looks looks a little bit like it's asking too much. Is 95 even a good move for me? Okay, guys, I'm going to try to move as quickly as possible. I need a really good book with all your moves written in it. Just did h6. Concerned about this. I don't have anything here. But Nefedov always has a poker face. He doesn't say anything about what he thinks about his position. A virtual poker face. Now the H pawn. I've had about enough of this. I've had about enough of this for today. Just stop the pawn. Stop the pawn, please. Okay, now takes and knight e5 and 2 shark. I mean, I'm obviously really looking good here, but I don't think this is a win just yet. Maybe I shouldn't even make that exchange, honestly. H5. Wait a minute. Panda's not here. Sorry, guys. We forgot the mascot today. I never forget him. What came over me? Hey. Hey, guys. Thanks for playing in the simul and supporting the stream. I just noticed a lot of H5 going on here. I don't know what's up with that, but it's a good idea. William played G5 today and H5 in his game with black. He almost won, but that H pawn, the G pawn, was a little extended. That's our Panda. For those of you who don't know, Panda is right here. Okay, H5A. Wow. Okay, that's just like radically weakening black's position. This is a different story than the other game. I think this is a different story. I'm going to play bishop d3 now. It's a lot of tempi with that H pawn. Interesting plan, queen e8. Oh, I just blundered? I have CD now? What's happening on C takes D? That's a blunder too. Everything's a blunder against Natalie. Natalie just wins a pawn. Wow, dude. 1800. 27 and 33 games. I forgot. All right. C takes D, knight takes D4, knight takes D4, takes D, or C takes D, queen takes D5. Maybe we should try this. Win a piece with knight A5, is that it? No. No, it's just getting weird. Knight takes D4, knight takes D4. Obviously I blundered. She's 2200 on chess.com. Please don't mention that word again. Okay, knight e5. Who isn't? Okay. All right, now what? A5. Classic waiting move. Here I thought we'll just go check. Mess with him that way. It's basically a really bizarre Benoni. That's why I didn't castle queenside. I'm 1, 2, 3. I'm up a pawn, right? Okay. E5. Bishop takes c6. Pawn takes f4. Bishop takes d7. Knight takes d7. That's one very strange variation. Maybe just take. Should be an easier way to do this. Well, I don't have to play frickin' e5, do I? I have to do something though. h5 recommended by the Panda. There's also a6 though. Actually, a6 makes some sense. He'll just move the bishop again, and then e6. If he moves the bishop, then I have e5 maybe. E5 takes. Bishop takes. This is getting weird. Morales has been playing a lot better lately. Look at his score against me. In the last like 7 games or 8 games, he's scored just a little bit negative. Noticeably getting stronger lately. Maybe I need to do this. I can almost like predict Nefyadov's moves in advance. I know his style so intimately now. It's like the Sveshnikov or something. Okay, now what? Strange game. Busting the knight c6. Wait. Okay, London system it is. Something new and totally different. He's just trading. Hey, that's not a bad move actually. Masturbate didn't fall for any of that fake bishop takes f7 stuff. Played very sensibly here. Now I've got to be kind of careful. This is going to be a crazy game. Crazy with the C. Comes the Nefyadov. The Nefyadov attack. Better try to slow his stuff down. Knight b5 is not a problem. Never seen anyone try to do this before. It's pretty strange. Yeah, I should probably prepare it. Keep our options open. Merle Dixon just too solid. He's just too solid. It's not allowed to be that solid, man. Can't afford to trade queens here, can I? I maintain an advantage. Maybe I have some incidental small itty bitty advantage here. But whatever. Right. Okay, we can try to win a pawn. Z Nation chess, I'm good. Food and chess. We'll talk about food. I didn't eat that much. Alright. So he's going to take and play knight, knight to c5 now. That's a serious problem for me. We can't be having that. Might have to play d5 to stop it. Seriously. Well, I take with the queen on d4 then. I don't know about my last move, this so-called queen d2. We're wasting time here against Clash Kid. e6, yes. Saltigo spent an enormous amount of time playing the standard English defense. White knight's a little strange there on a3. Good old London's system. I have knight takes a7, winning a pawn. It's kind of a strange technical position, though. I wonder if I should play something else, like e4. This guy's like 1400, but he's found a tricky way to lose a pawn on purpose. I decided to lose a pawn this way because I had to lose a pawn, apparently. f5, going completely berserk. This has to be good for white. This is not funny anymore. An almost imperceptible advantage. Popular castling queenside against me here in the e4, e5 openings today. Alright, I'm gonna have to move a little faster, I think. These guys used very little time. That's the Cape Verde guy. He's like totally equal now. I shouldn't have traded queens. Probably I should have played even bishop g6 check. Alright, whatever. This is kind of a boring line, but I played safe. Knight e4, is that possible? Probably not good. Super Sebi. Playing like Daniel Friedman or something. Sure what to do there. He sees everything. Oh, this is the guy he has. Oh, he has such a good score. Look. 6.5. Okay, it's a logical move. Soltigo, I've never seen play the English defense before. Alright, I played this a lot with black. Queen a4 check wins a piece against Karchi. I like being up a tempo here, but I don't know what to do with it, per se. I really don't know. It doesn't really make a huge difference, the extra tempo. Wow. This guy took this pawn on b2. No fear. I didn't expect that. Bishop b7. He's actually got more time than he started with. He's the lowest rated player in the simul, I think. It's kind of disturbing. Knight b5. That's a really, speaking of disturbing move as well. I guess a6. Knight a7. Is this seriously going to happen? Dude, what? Wow, that's insane. Knight a3, knight b5, queen c1. That is messed up, dude. Where do you even come up with that? Soltigo knows the English defense. The back of his hand. Playing it for years. Alright. Now we just lost a pawn here. But it's possible we have some compensation. It's the only line where I saw any compensation for me. Probably it's gone now. Everybody's good. No one ever makes blunders. Can we sacrifice a piece or something here? Yeah. Rook b3. Doubling rooks. I think this would be something for me. Chess Chopin is rating with a party of 2. Chess Chopin, party of 2. Alright. Knight d5. This is probably stupid. Knight a7, I know. Baleful. Psychic. Oh man, this position. Asterbait is going to beat me one of these days. I just hope it's not today. I'm not in the mood for that. Alright, now my pawn's protected. Let's get my queen back. Back to the USSR. The position with no advantage for white is great. This is just really brilliant. Slightly worse against this Wolfroot, the guy. Played the most ridiculous move, h5 ever. I'm a fan of h5, but in that position, that was horrible. I didn't even take advantage of it. Rook a2. That would not be given the seal of approval by Mihai Suba. Miles lost a funny game where he did something like that in a really strange position. I think Soltigo's following my game with Irina Crush. Or something like this. I also lost horribly against Novikov once. Alright. We ought to have something here, come on. Guys are just doing crazy stuff. But I guess I do need to develop my forces Could both castle queenside. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I like my bishops. Played knight e7. That's the wimpiest move ever, Nefedov. Does that like lose by force? No. I think, why did he offer a draw? Literally the, the wimpiest move ever. I was scared of other stuff, but it's interesting. Aren't I just like clearly better here? No. And I'm very happy that you played that move. I feel like I still have some reason to play on. Wolfrook made a mistake too. Maybe it's my lucky day, guys. They're starting to make mistakes. Let's make sure there's nothing else here. Yeah, I mean, the problem is bishop c4 doesn't do anything. How dare I decline his draw offer? Queen a5 now. Down a pawn there. Dude, what is it with the castling queenside in random positions? You guys are crazy. You can't just castle queenside any old position. That's not good. Damn, dude, leave me alone. I have to play knight a7 again? Is that a joke? Alright. I'm not afraid to play it again. Actually, I don't have to play knight takes e7. I can just play like c4 here. Why am I conceding anything? Although this is probably good too. I just remember against when I was black against the worst decision I ever made was playing the English defense against the Ukrainian Grandmaster Novikov, American Ukrainian. Man, somehow I played e5 in one moment with black, and it was just like my death certificate. Alright, c5. Not what I expected. Seems kind of strange to play that move, honestly. Worst case scenario, I think Rallis equalized there. Speaking of equalized, this sucks. I'm lucky if I'm not worse here. Alright. Here we go again. It's no problem, just castle queenside at any position. It's totally normal. Absolutely, totally normal. Okay, Arsenal now with excuse me, that crazy c6 pawn. I can't clear my throat well enough. Got very bad allergies. It's making me say strange things. Knight on bd7. That terrible pawn on c6. Yeah, it was something with an internet hiccup. Made me pronounce something very strangely there. Knight on bd7. Knight e5. Now he can play knight takes e5, d takes e5. Pawn takes pawn. Well, I guess I have to go for this. Alright, we got the knight on f5. That's step one in beating Nefedov. And knight f6 as we expected. Now for the next part of the plan, I guess we'll have to play knight f4. funky, yeah, that funky, something like that. Ooh, it's a good thing I'm not being monitored by the FCC or something. All right, Queen D2, Queen D4. Let's just say Queen D4, Knight E6, and then Queen, Queen somewheres. Chess Ninja, thank you for the donation, 100 bits. Play Knight F5. Step 1. Bind the white squares. Don't let him have any fun. What am I doing? Alright, I'm very indecisive here, and I need to play a little bit faster. Just bring it. Black is not castled here. Problem with being down a tempo in the Grunfeld. Okay, and Super Sevi is taking too long with that kind of weird plan. Alright, next thing. This roast beef character playing pretty well. What am I supposed to do? Look for some sort of sacrifice on h6 there, obviously. Step 1 in beating AP h7. Play Knight F5. And it works in every position. Yeah, now my big idea was something. What was my big idea? Rook C1? Was that it? I think so. Okay, what would Novikov do? Nobody knows whatever happened to Novikov. He just magically quit playing chess after being at 2600. Just disappeared into the sunset. B4. I had some good results with this line with black. I drew with Goldine. I think that the Novikov was the only one to mess me up. Jesse Cry also played this quite a bit. Alright, Goldine. Whatever. Knight F4? B4? Can I play B4? Seems kind of slow. Soltigo's catching up on the clock, obviously. Roast Beef is a subscriber. Okay, A6. At least he was. Last I checked. Okay, the D6 square is a little weak there. Kind of a classic theme. Unfortunately here I'm afraid I don't have enough. Knight D5? Can I do that? Knight D5. I don't know. Knight B5. I don't know, guys. Just develop some pizzas. Knight H4. No tactics. Please. I hope there's no tactics there for black. Whoa, we can take with the E pawn. He's giving us a choice. A lot of people have that where they're just unrated in classical. I mean, that's not really significant statistical factoid. But Maciek, I don't know, dude. You're not using any time for the whole game? It's kind of weird. I'm back. I didn't know I went anywhere, but I'm back. All right. Now knight a4. No, I'm just kidding. Just do the normal routine here. Bishop there. Wants his pawn back. Seriously expects to get his pawn back. I have to give it to him. Looks like I'm like giving it to him under good circumstances too, practically. Bishop b4 was looking stupid. e3. That's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm just gonna lose the pawn back anyway. Who cares? Knight c6, that was the secret move? I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed, Baleful. That's your best surprising move. Alright, guys. Soltico's like tricky. He basically moves real slow, and then you think he's moving slow, then all of a sudden he speeds up again, changing speeds. I could castle queenside. Stupid. There's no safe haven. e5 takes knight g6. That's sort of random too. Knight g6. Seriously? I'm actually thinking of that. Can't believe he has as much play here as he does. This is like ridiculous. You gotta do something. Whatever. Rook takes. Now Yesta has been scoring heavily. You think from this like slightly worse position I would be in good shape, but even here there seem to be problems. Nefedov clearly aiming toward the king side. Probably I shouldn't trade queens there. My opponent's offering me a draw now. What? Dude, seriously? You used no time for the whole game, you're down a pawn, and you're going to offer me a draw. Alright. Alright then. That makes sense. That's it. That's why we bothered to do this. We're crashing down with a check. Whatever that's worth. F5. Uh-oh. Well... Knight takes e5 and c excuse me, c5. I'm like choked up here. I have to try to do something quick. That move immediately I overlooked. Gives him some counterplay. Alright, we don't have to do this right away. That bishop should be worth a lot of money. Alright, but it's just basically becoming a blitz tournament here. Blitz tournament has been called. No clue what I'm doing. I'm just making random moves there. Same applies here. What would the Panda say? Where's my knight going? D4. That's a messed up move. Knight G1. Roast beef fell for my cheapo. Okay, what's going on here now? Knight takes or bishop takes or neither? Knight b4 is kind of threat. Knight takes, bishop takes. Rook takes b2. Okay, I have no clue what's going on here. So black is capable of castling at any moment. I don't know, I want to take that pawn, but I guess that drops a piece. Wow, seriously? Too dangerous. It's got an answer for everything. It's really messed up. h4, totally unexpected move. Basically playing blitz now. I don't know. The guy seems a little too good for his rating. Threading mate in 1. Very deep. Alright. That's not mate in 1. That's something else. I'm gonna sack everything. I mean, this guy will just like decline my draw and beat me on time in a lost position or something. Kind of a weird game. Oh no. Rook h6 I totally overlooked. That's good. That's what we're aiming to do here. This looks ugly. Alright, I'm just playing blitz now. Of course FIDE is corrupt. What major sports organization isn't corrupt? What self-respecting sports organization is not corrupt? I mean, are you serious? How could they look themselves and wake up in the morning if they weren't just another corrupt organization? They look themselves in the eye every morning. It's with my internet. I don't need guys like this guy, like just playing for time and wasting my time. Oh my god. Queen a6. He has a defense there. This move? Alright, I'm probably just going to lose on time like 20 boards just because all people do is like move instantly and not think. Can you guys like actually take a little bit of time instead of trying to just move real fast on every single board? Because that kind of defeats the purpose of the simul. I'm just getting instantaneous moves from everybody. mean, I understand if you're in time pressure, of course, but collectively trying to run me over on the clock. The clock collective. You're not going to offer a draw anymore? I don't blame you. Have a pawn. I had a better way to play this before. Now I have to lose the piece back. Alright. Whoa, what just happened here? Another check. Whew, he scared me. I thought my queen was hanging. He's trying to take my queen out. Actually, that's a free pawn. Guys, take a little bit of time. I mean, really. It just doesn't serve any purpose to turn this into a bullet game. I mean... they can't stop themselves. All of them are just collectively doing the same thing. Every single game is like a bullet game. Merle is not doing that. You know, a few players are not doing that, but for the most part, here I'm gonna hang my queen now after all that. Wow. And this guy with the time zone. Tough fight for Masturbate today. Crazy with the way I played this game. Should have played like h4 before. It's alright. Don't really want to do that. Not sure about this. Wait, what happened? Knight d7. Fruit has an amazing amount of time. Wait, what happened? Bishop h3, right? I think I went too far here. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. We've got rook d2. He's like a genius. Wait. Screw it. Wow. Nice game for Masturbate. What's happening? The one move threat? We could do like a pawn sack with d5 takes e5. Doesn't look very realistic. This is a little too crazy. So I just lost the exchange there. Again, I think we're missing the point. I don't think the Two Shark's ever been to a real simul. Whatever, man. Alright, he finally made a mistake here. I don't think S4 had the best move. Do you have bishop takes b2 there? And then, I think he had bishop takes b2. First. Can we switch? What do I do here? Like king e2? Too short. I really would appreciate it if you wouldn't start arguments in the stream while I have like 5 minutes left to play 20 games. It would be nice. I guess you just come here to do that. Alright, Clash Kid played Queen G5, which is a good move, but poses me some problems. I think I better trade queens and just accept that I'm slightly worse. This ending. And check down a pawn. We're taking a rook. That was a useful game. Destroyed by moving fast for no reason. All right. Black's a little cramped. I didn't move a piece there. It's weird. Thought I did. Arsenal, for example, using his time. Here I'm actually pretty worried about this. This is kind of falling apart on me. Rook c8. Rook c1. Stopping d5. If I've made a mistake, that's good to hear. Doesn't happen very often. He's almost as bad as Merle Dixon. For a while I thought they were the same person. Alright. Anyway, well, we don't have too much time to worry about it. Thinking too much again. How dare I try to think? That's the deceptive thing. Too busy arguing with people about stupid stuff. And I made fun of Rook D2. It's kind of embarrassing. Man, he didn't take on D5? Wow. That's a miracle. I mean, AP just could take there. He has a good game after that. Absolutely. I'm not arguing. I'm just arguing. Just whatever. Just stop. Oh my god. Whoa. The H4. That was Nefida's first mistake. Hopefully last. Wow, this game was like... Natalie Louise took all the time for that move. I was really worried about that position before too. I just have no time to think. I gotta move. That bishop's pretty strong. That should go. Sorry, Esterby. That's gotta go at some point. Well, good question here. Are you allowed to castle? No castling, Arsenal fan. Wait, what just happened? Dmitry made a mistake? Possibly. Probably a draw against Morales. A little the better half of it. Better half of the draw, or whatever. Damn, that's my pawn I'm trying to move. No. Oh my god, I just hung the exchange against Natalie. Are you serious? You literally played knight b4 for this like one move threat, and I played bishop d2 and just ignored it? What? They played knight b4. It's like literal one move threat. Can't believe I did that. Might as well just resign. That sucks. They had the knight on d5 and played that. Master Bates saw the threat too. Master Bate, stop playing so good today. What's happening here? Does anybody know? Right, this is getting kind of annoying. playing this out now. I'm just down in exchange for nothing. And a pawn. It's like stupid. Whatever. Alright. Should take there with the knight. I took with the pawn instead. It was dumb. Meanwhile, Nefedov is like holding on. Not exactly. Did he sneak back a pawn or something? Just gonna trade stuff off if I can. Clash Kid has got me an endgame land. Should I try G4? Actually kind of a messed up move. Carving out the E4 square for myself. Gotta be able to mate him. Where's the mate? There is a mate. Basically, there's no time to talk. Thought I just hung my queen. These two guys are blitzing it out. I really don't know what to do there. We have 6 wins so far. Nefedov, you didn't just offer a draw, did you? You really didn't do that. You're just kidding, right? Damn, these guys are hyper competitive. Offering draws, dude. How competitive is Nefedov? He's got like a lost position, he has to offer a draw. Anything to not lose. Didn't even think about resigning. Okay, Acerbate hanging on here. Doing a good job to make it to the end game there. Wow, Merrill Dixon with the solidest move ever played. Literally. Literally the most solid move ever played in chess, I think. Rook d7. This is kind of a nasty surprise. I'm gonna accept this draw. This time is too much. I'm a hair better there, but I think it's a draw. Dixon closer and closer to God each game. He was a little bit passive there. At one point, can I play? No. Maybe we'll sack a pawn here. I don't know, dude. Not sure. Azerbaid's doing a good job hanging on. He who hesitates is lost. Yes. You guys ever getting time pressure? Yeah, this is the last time I'm playing this dude. Definitely. Alright. What am I supposed to do here? Baleful found this sort of miraculous. What? What just happened? Yeah, anyway. Alright. Baleful may have found a miraculous save there. Whoa, where's my time? Wow. In between moves all over the place. What's up? F6. Shit. I have to agree to a draw now. I messed this up. Alright. Lucky you. I feel like Boris Gelfand or something. Good thing I have a 30-second increment. Asterbait hanging on. For real. He's doing a great job. What the heck is going on here? Wow, what a strange position. That's weird. I gotta get out of here at some point. Alright. The usual salty go. Black putting up great fight in this game. A couple of players who've had trouble against me in the past putting up good resistance today. Super Sebi always puts up good resistance. I have B5 here. No. There's the classic Novikov. The Novikov knight on b5. Whoa. What just happened? Oh no. Soltigo had a tactic with 45 seconds and increment left. Well, that's pretty sick. His increment play has been unbelievable lately. Good to have him back here, though. Crazy game there. Whoa. And I'm like lagging out now. Complete. That might be the end of the simul. With that kind of lag out. Oh. Oh man. Alright. Whoa. Get a new queen. I didn't move F5 last game. I didn't move F5. It's weird. Thought I moved F5. It's really strange. This guy has played really great game. A really great game. Incredible. Wow, psychic network dialed in. Knight F7. I can't move this fast. Okay. Guess I should just resign the rest of the games. It's just about time. Everyone is like moving instantly. That guy really pissed me off. I have e4 here. Worth a try. White's play. Black's playing this game is amazing. Move a pawn up there. Wow, wait, what? Hold on, where? I'm confused. He has a check. This guy's brutal. Okay, that's a weird move. Oh, F5, of course. We have to try this. What else? That'll be easily refuted. Oh, I have 9 seconds against Super Sebi. All my time ran out against him. Why do I have a minute against this guy and like 10 seconds against the others? It's really messed up. Oh, I just hung a piece. Good. Alright, well, anyway, that was fun. Might as well just resign this. Black played like a grandmaster in that game. I was better, but I have to take a draw there. No clue what's happening here. Thought we were doing okay here, but I'm not so sure. Clash Kid played the second most winning line. It never ceases to amaze me, Soltigo's ability to play with the increment. Wow, dude. I mean, that's out of control. Guess I have to try this. Some practical chances maybe to hang on. This looks like a draw now. I was in deep trouble there. This is basically lost. Soltigo just totally went genius on me with increments. He played better with the increments than he played the whole game. The last, basically the last part of the game, he played better than any other stage with less time. Probably. Just resignable. It's like playing an autistic genius or something. Man, that was brilliant. All right, Soltigo beats me again. That's quite a few games recently. Brutal. Here I'm lucky to be alive. I think I was toast at one point. Now we're hanging on. Might even be better. He's so like not coordinated. Never have any threats here. Wolfrucht was like strategically winning at one point, but he lost the thread. Well, Soltigo, if you played like you played when you have no time, the whole game, you would win like every time you play me, probably. What am I supposed to do now? This is messed up. Wow, Dimitri made a mistake. That's shocking. All right. I should be hanging on here. Maybe actually winning this. It's like the most hyper competitive opponent I have, I think. Oh, that's a threat. You're just gonna take that. This is just equal now. What happened? King e5. It's a useful move. I never have a check. Can you never have a check here? I need a check. Somebody. No checks, no checks. Doesn't look good. What's happening? Soltigo is the chess Rain Man. Nothing wrong with that. Most people play worse when they're in time pressure, Soltigo, but you seem to play better, which is really disturbing. Alright, this is... What is this? I mean, I ought to be okay here at least, not losing. That's a check. Alright. I knew there was something here. Oh man, good game. Clash Kid had the upper hand there. What did I do? I blundered. Blundered an exchange. That's what I did against Natalie too. Just hung an exchange at one point. I think S4's game is equal. Unless I blunder something there. Well, I don't see how you got lucky, Soltigo. I mean... Okay. I guess some might argue that that was luck. The knight b5 blunder. But even after that, I mean, you played like God. With increments. With no time, basically. You know, it wasn't that easy to beat me. You basically handled it perfectly. Knight takes check, a blunder, blunders all around here. But Wolfrucht had a lot of time, there's no excuse. So we lost 3 against Clash Kid, Soltigo, and I'm sorry, who was the third player I lost to? Natalie, yeah. These players... Basically, I made serious tactical blunders against all of them. Rooks are worth more than knights for a choice. He has knight g4 check. That doesn't help. Knight d1 check. We got lucky in this one. Speaking of lucky, that game I didn't deserve to win, for sure. I was like lost. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and playing. Is that it? That's 21? No, we got one more, S4. So S4. I don't know, I'm waiting for the second time control to kick in, guys. Merle Dixon donated 111 bits. I'm not sure if I mentioned that second donation, so Merle, in celebration of his new draw. Shoot, I missed this move. Man, that's tough. F5 though. Wow. My rook is like trapped. But you know, I mean, come on. Who's really playing for a win here? I'm pretty compact. I have 2 pawns and a bishop for the rook. I think objectively he's playing for a loss here. Of course, anything could happen, of course. This is like Carlsen versus Karyakin in the, what was it, recent tournament. Where did they play? Oh, I can't remember anything. St. Louis, right? 2 pawns for the exchange. You don't want to be playing Carlsen here. The time pressure really got to me today. Buttering me up. With compliments will not help you. So if I play bishop d4, he could actually sack down into like a drawn rook ending, probably. But I mean, am I realistically winning here? No, I mean, neither was Karyakin, but... I mean, basically, if I play king e5, he's gonna play like rook a3, and I'm gonna have to retreat at best case scenario, repeat moves. So I think this is a draw, and that's just all it is. Okay, I have a pawn up in this inning. Actually, maybe it's not that easy. He takes. You know, maybe it's not that simple, like the rook ending. Takes, king e5. I've got a strong king and a pawn up. No, but he's playing like rook a4. So it's like take, king e5. Yeah, it should be a draw. I do have one trick with like rook h7, king d7, d6. But then he just checks me. It should be a draw. He just sacks here. I think I have to play bishop d4 though, because realistically, I mean, king e5 is a draw by repetition anyway. I think. I don't. King f3 is sort of stupid. I mean, maybe that's not so stupid. No, if king f3, rook a5, maybe like hitting my rook f5. It's a draw, but so was Karyakin's game that he lost. Arsenal fan, that was the most fun game. I got to sack my pieces. But you did a kind of no, you know, which is basically playing b5 in a Catalan kind of way where your bishop is outside the pawn chain, like on f5 in the London or whatever. You need your bishop like on b7 in those grab the pawn on c4 type of things. This is the actual position. Sorry, guys. Bob is not here. Bob is usually trolling the chat. But if s4 lets me play rook takes h4, he has like rook g7, rook takes h4, rook g1. That's kind of comical line. That's kind of messed up. Then I guess I have king e3. I'm never losing that position. For example, rook g7, rook takes h4, rook g1, hanging the rook twice. Is this? I'm not sure, but king e3. And then if he checks me, I just attack his rook and play like bishop e5 check. It's sort of a fortress, I would think. He can never check me. He's actually going to play this line. It's funny. But maybe I should play a... There is no other order of moves, really. I could also play f5. It's kind of a weird move. f5, rook check, king anywhere. But it sort of pins myself, you know. I don't really like that too much. Although king e3 could get me in trouble. Maybe this isn't so easy. He found my variation. Just listening to the stream. You better not be listening to the stream, s4. It's not fair. So f5, really? f5's kind of messed up. Does that work? Or is the king e3 safer? King e3, rook a3 check, king back. I'm scared I might be getting mated in some lines here. King e3, like rook a3 check, king e4. I'm not really getting mated in some lines. Am I? I don't know, we gotta do something. The final analysis for our game. White had a forced draw. Well, not at the end, obviously. At some point. No, there was another line with king e3 here, which was my intention, but then I had second thoughts that maybe there's some weird sort of mating nets. So I decided to play this and not give ground. I guess either way I have to give ground, though. Come on, Magnus. There has to be a way for Magnus to save this. I mean, realistically, he's not going to queen a pawn. Even if I lose a pawn, I should still hold on. The power of b6. I don't even know what it does. What did b6 even do? I didn't see what it even does. It undermines d6 or something? It undermines the piece on d6? In the other game against Soltigo, he's talking about something about b6. Never even entered my mind. I was pretty freaked out that I dropped the 2 pieces for the rook. Wasn't too thrilled about that. No checks, please. Okay, if he checks me on a3, I play bishop e3. If he takes, it's got to be a draw. This is the only variation that's a little bit weird. Oh, does this just win? Well, it just wins a pawn. So now I'm lost. Wow, that's impressive. That's sick. Wow. Man, that sucks. I'm just lost in one move. So unfair. This is so sick to lose this game. Yeah, whatever. I just lost. Antonio just put like the winning move out there, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, that's really sad to lose the last game in a non-lost position. Wasn't lost at all. That's ridiculous. It's only lost after rook e4, I guess. Played perfectly at the end. Rook g4 is just totally fine. It's a little tricky though, admittedly. King f2 would have held. Or even f6. This is a losing move. Rook e4. Yeah, I think he knew it. I think he would have found it on his own. It's not that difficult. I hate losing the last game though. That's sad. Alright, he's been scoring pretty well against me. What's that? 1, 3.5 out of his last 5 or something. He's got almost an even score now in 41 games. What is his ELO rating anyway? I don't even know. What is S4's ELO rating? He's got 20 to 21 lifetime score against me. You'd have to be like 2,300 FIDE to score that, probably, objectively. Anyway. Alright guys, it was a tough simul. I'm tired. Thank you for supporting the stream and for donating bits and subscribing. Merle Dixon and Dim today. And Move 11 donated 10 bits. Because he was mining. Bit mining. Anyway guys, thanks for the stream. Good game, Asterbate, too. You put up a lot of resistance. Maybe one of your toughest fights yet. But this was sort of heartbreaking. Basically, I was drawing and I lost here. How did I lose this position? I mean, this is ridiculous. I played Rook H8 and he found the computer line. I was just joking about Rook G7 and he like literally played it. No, wait. Rook A4 check. How is this? Right, Rook A4 check. Now apparently I could have played King E5 now. Bishop D4. And literally Rook G7. The only move. But it's not hard to find because it's the only square his rook can move to. Well, it could go to F6, I guess. That's just passive. This is best possible move here. And again, this is best possible move. And then here. And again, this is not best possible move. The engine wants to play what? King D6? Wow, that's a weird move. Why would it play King D6? Doesn't even make progress. I mean, okay, it gives your king to D7 for free, basically. King D6, Rook H6 check, King D7, and you've improved your king onto a white square, so it's not getting checked, but Rook E1 is the second best move. Now, hold on. King F3, here, best move, and now, thank you, Move 11. Now, I mean, I didn't see this. This is kind of counterintuitive. Counterintuitive. If I had time, you know, I would find it, but with less than a minute or whatever, it was too hard to find F6. Just a draw. Embarrassing opening. Your FIDE ELO was around 2,200. You don't... So, like, you have an old one? Okay. That makes sense. Anyway, guys, we're gonna play Blitz and Rapid Chess tomorrow morning. Good game. Panda. Hello. Okay, guys, it was a tough simul today. We're tired, so that was kind of rough. The time control is not easy. Next stream is tomorrow morning, Monday, 10 a.m. CEST. That's Central European Summertime. Not for much longer. And then, guys, don't forget that in 2 weeks we're going to be moving back to a USA stream from the week of the 17th, the third week of October. We're going to move back for a little while to the United States and stream from there, East Coast time. But that's not for another 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Okay, guys? So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Soltigo, for beating me down again. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Move 11. Everyone, cheers. Good games. And we'll do the best we can. Later. Bye-bye.